Hi, I'm Megan.
And I'm Kayla, and it is really early in the morning. But not really. It's actually not that early. I just am really tired today. But today, we are changing things up because we're doing a breakfast video.
Whoop, whoop.
We want to make sure you guys know that there are endless options in the nation's second largest research park, and that does include breakfast. So we are at Mid-City to explore some of these options.
Yeah.
And we're taking you with us. So
Let's
not waste any more time. Let's go check it out.
That is so bright. Ugh.
So, okay, we're going back to Mid-City today because we are going to, drum roll please, Tulu.
Tulu.
But Tulu is, I would say, kind of like a French-inspired
Cafe. I like cafe.
I think it's what the website says cafe,
Okay.
but this is nestled right inside of Mid-City.
So as we're walking in, you see the little sign and it tells you to grab a plate, grab a tong, and a tray. And you're greeted by all of these different desserts and treats and pastries and items, and everything looks so good. And so the idea is kind of like a cafeteria style, put whatever you're looking for on your plate.
Today we decided to get a variation of pastries.
Yes.
We start with our chocolate avalanche, which seems kind of like a chocolate croissant.
A garlic sausage block was also added to the assortment, as well as a sesame donut.
And of course you can't forget our beautiful vanilla cream donut. Oh, and the cloud cake.
Yes, they have so many options in that casing of different cake options. Their cakes were beautiful.
So we're also getting drinks today. I went with the caramel macchiato. I had to get it decaf today. It was really sweet and it had a good coffee taste, even though it was decaf. And it perked me up just enough to enjoy the rest of my day because it started out a little crabby. Sorry, Megan.
I also partook in getting a beverage this morning and got a green tea pomegranate latte, hot, delicious, very good with the milk, and it was very warm and it felt delicious as a kind of a accessory to the rest of our meal.
That's the best way to put it, an accessory to our meal. But so we are starting with the chocolate avalanche because why not? Megan cut into this. Yep.
Oh, this was so good. As I cut into it, it seemed like it was going to be a little tough, and then it just broke right apart. It was so delicious.
Look at that chocolate.
I'm pleasantly surprised pretty much right off the bat of how soft the bread is and the chocolate taste coming right out almost immediately, and it just being really, really good.
Of course, I'm gonna eat the entire thing because this is delicious.
On to the cream donut.
Oh, the vanilla cream donut is next on our list, and the vanilla cream donut is exactly what you think it is. Vanilla cream inside of a fluffy, fluffy donut. And this donut
Tons
bread
of cream.
is very, very soft. This is probably the fluffiest donut I have ever had my entire life. And it was really, really soft and warm. The cream was cool and sweet and very vanilla forward flavor, and I love it.
I do like it. I felt like it was a lot of cream, pretty cream forward. Out of all of them, it's probably on my lower.
Yeah, but you also said that you don't really like vanilla, or you don't like cream-filled donuts, so
Yeah.
maybe that's just a matter of preference.
True.
Moving on to our garlic sausage block.
Garlic sausage block. Really didn't know what to think about it because it is a hot dog inside, or of some sort, sausage, something. And when I have this bite, immediately I'm very happy. Yes, very happy. The bread is very soft, surprisingly, and it just tastes really good.
This item has cheese, garlic, dogs, and bread, right? This was so tasty to me because it was the exact thing I needed after all of the sweet stuff I'm eating.
We ate everything in the right order. We ate everything in the right order, I feel like. it's what gave everything a really good taste.
For sure. This is a very simple item that I feel anybody would like.
Elevated pigs in a blanket, if you will.
Ooh, the sesame donut, which we don't know how to describe other than stretchy.
It's stretchy, it's chewy. I could definitely see how some people really, really enjoy this.
It's definitely a niche item.
A niche item. That's a great way to put it.
Mm-hmm. It is a very unique texture.
Yeah.
And it's because it's stretchy, chewy. You thought it was gonna be like a bagel.
I did think it was gonna be bagel-like. I was expecting like bread, and it's not really bread.
Maybe this is a very common item that we're just not familiar with. It's not bad, it's just not my favorite.
Yeah.
Not good enough for me to maybe order again. It's also very sesame flavored, which is to me a distinct taste.
A little more ASMR for your liking. Made the perfect bite, included all my favorite things. It was so light and fluffy. The cake tastes like strawberry shortcake. I think
it dissolves in your mouth. I was
so quickly
experimenting with this by like taking a bite and like pressing it up to the roof of my mouth.
So
and when you do that, it definitely dissolves.
So quickly.
Which, you know, for me, I really enjoy that
it's
because
very cloud-like.
It is exactly what it is described as. You know, it's the vanilla white cake with a very basic, simple, I assume to be vanilla like whipped cream topping of some sort.
Yes.
And then fruit, and there's fruit pieces in the middle of each layer.
So delicious.
It was really yummy. Definitely a good thing to cap off your meal. If I had to choose the worst thing about this place to eat, it's that I just don't know how to say it. So, without further ado, please enjoy us trying to say the name of Tulu. I see I messed it up again. Tulu. Tulu me?
Tulu you.
Tulu yo.
Tulu yo. Tulu yo. Thank you for your commercial. Thank you for joining us. That guy literally has some of that sweet soft bread, like, and opened it up and is like, eating it dry.
Right.
Now I feel like should have tried it.
Should have just bought a baguette.
Yeah, just to have it.
Missed opportunity.
For sure.
Okay, so it is time to break down. I'm awake now. That definitely woke me up.
Yeah.
So many delicious
treats.
Pastries and treats. It was so good. Let's talk about the atmosphere there. What would you say?
I was very comfortable there. I thought it was very pretty and like pink is another word that popped in my head just then.
This was a place we weren't sure like what to expect.
Yeah.
Because I mean, given the name, we weren't sure if this is going to be more like elevated dining.
Yeah.
Or not dining, but you know, elevated eating, or is it going to be casual? And it's
I think
it's like a perfect coffee shop, like study place, like
yes,
very quiet and like.
I saw a lot of like small children like getting their favorite treat and like people studying.
Perfect for all ages.
Yeah,
that's for sure. It is perfect for all ages. Yeah. Oh, did you hear that? Yeah, I think the style and setup and the format of how you get your food is really unique.
For sure.
But it makes it easy. So it's definitely a simple like grab and go place.
All the options. There were so many different like sweet and savory and like really just anything you were kind of looking for or would have thought we could have gotten. We did try. So
yeah, we had lots of options, didn't we? The service too. I would say
super great.
As soon as we walked in, we were greeted by who I assume to be probably a manager of some sort.
Yeah.
She seemed like she was in charge. And she was very sweet. They're, stocking up the cabinets.
Line.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. And they were really helpful. They told us exactly what to do, how to do it.
Yeah, and then checking out was super fun, and she had great recommendations on different drink orders.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and the drinks too. We don't talk about the drinks enough, but the drinks are, they have lots of options. And here in Mid-City, I mean, you have like restaurants, but as far as grab and go places, there's, where we just came from, there's Kung Fu Tea, and then there's Starbucks.
I'd come here.
I haven't been to Kung Fu Tea yet.
True.
But, Starbucks are, tous les jours.
Yeah.
I would definitely pick this place over Starbucks.
Yeah.
Just because it's different, it's unique, and it's local.
And they were super fast service too.
Yeah, super fast. Pricing. How would you rank the pricing of this place?
Very inexpensive. It tasted really good, of course, but the pricing was very manageable and easy, and good enough that you could try multiple things without breaking the bank or
Yeah. I mean, we had a platter of pastries and treats, and we spent like
$30.
$30.
And we also got drinks and all kinds of stuff.
That's true.
So,
and cake.
And cake. And I think cake was our most expensive item at $6. So if that tells you anything.
Which is just a slice of cake, but
it was so good.
The richness and the heaviness of some of the pastries, it fills you up. It really does. It's a really good place for price, I would say.
Yeah, I agree.
I liked it. Superlatives, because we love superlatives
we
here.
We do. And we talked about that while we were eating. And what did we say? We said
we had a list.
Sweetest.
We had a list. Sweetest, fluffiest,
unique, creamiest.
We had to narrow it down, though. Because what's difficult is this is kind of an apples to oranges situation. Because this isn't like a sit-down restaurant. This is almost like a breakfast place. Even though I will say the hours of this location, they're open till 8 p.m.
So I would definitely I could consider even going to eat dinner somewhere and then coming by and getting a slice of cake and an after hour
or
after
grab
coffee.
breakfast for the next day or whatever it is.
Well, and they had breads and other market type things too. So
jams.
Jams.
They had a lot of stuff. So that alone, it has a high ranking.
Convenient was the other one that we had talked about.
It is convenient. Yeah, if I lived over here, and especially in Mid-City, they're building so many apartment complexes.
Yeah.
It's really turning into a place that will be really nice to.
Yeah, I think so too.
To live and be at. But anyway, superlative. I don't know. I think this is
I like fluffy.
most likely to succeed restaurant in all of our series
our series so far.
Because if you haven't been yet, I hope you watch this video and you try it out, because it is really, really
good.
tasty, and it is worth your time and your money.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm gonna go with. If you have something different, then you please share.
Other than fluffiest, I agree.
We're fluffiest after this. Because,
Yes,
oh my
and all the
gosh.
food was. It was all so light and airy.
Yeah,
so
fluffy.
It was so yummy. It was.
It brings a tear to your eye.
It was also very pretty inside, I have to say.
Yeah. If I worked over here or studied over here, I'm sure UAH students could come over here.
Bet.
Oakwood students could come over here.
For sure.
And it's a good study spot if you live off campus.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Oh, yeah. The outdoor seating area was nice.
Oh, yeah. We sat outside. And this is one of the few places I feel like in Huntsville right now that you can get a true urban feel.
Yeah.
You can go downtown, you can go to Bridge Street, but they're different styles. They're different vibes. This is a very urban-like atmosphere. There's a lot of art, a lot of culture that they're trying to build up here.
Yeah.
And I feel like you feel it when you sit outside.
Very intentional about the atmosphere they're creating here at Mid-City.
Yes, they definitely are. There is some construction, though, right now. So you may get some big booms. Not like the Arsenal big booms, but...
Close enough.
Crashes.
Who knows?
All right. Well,
see you next time.
I think that'll do it for this video of CravingCRP. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you watch our other videos. They're going to be all over the screen. Make sure you click on those. Check them out. And subscribe to our channel. Follow us on social media at Cummings Research Park or at CRPHSV.
Yes.
And until next time, I guess, go enjoy some pastries.
Yes, yum. You won't regret it.
No, not at all. I might go get some more.